This story contains some strong language. Day 27. Education. The kettle clicked off. Mr. Howell dropped into an ancient upholstered chair with wooden arms. "Oh, Christ, those year 9s are fuckers," he said, massaging his eyes. "You've got that Jenkins boy, haven't you?" asked Mrs. Clark as she spooned instant coffee into a mug. "He is hard work. I had him last year." Mr. Howell closed his eyes and let his head fall back. "I don't have a clue. It's only October. If I've learned their names by May, that'll be a victory, by which point there probably won't be a point, they'll almost be gone," he said. Mrs. Clark was dinging the teaspoon on the rim of her mug. "Maybe the next lot'll be better for you." "They're always worse, somehow." He watched her sit opposite and take her first cautious sip. "Did you not make me one?" She shrugged in an almost apology. "I'll make something for you, Mr. Howell," said Mr. Cooper, striding into the staff room. "What would you like?" Mr. Howell shared a look with Mrs. Clark. She shrugged again. "No, you're all right, mate. I'll do it." Mr. Cooper span around, all young energy and slim-fit shirt. He looked genuinely surprised. "Really? I'm right here." No, it's fine," said Mr. Howell in his best "it's not fine" tone. He levered himself up out of the chair and heard his knees crunching. He was only 35, but he felt twice that sometimes, especially when he had to interact with Mr. Cooper. But it wouldn't be like that for long. Mr. Howell had seen plenty of Mr. Coopers come and go over the years. Fresh from college, bursting with ideas, the education system was just missing one thing in their opinion: them. But year 9s and parents' evenings and showing the same PowerPoint for the 500th time have a habit of changing things. The harsh light of reality is blinding at first, but eventually shows you the truth. The kids are little fuckers, and you only have to make it to 3:30. "I thought you might like to discuss the last day of the Ofsted inspection," said Mr. Cooper. Mr. Howell looked at Mrs. Clark. There was no way he was talking to him. "I mean, either of you," said Mr. Cooper. "What do you mean discuss it?" asked Mr. Howell. "Like, when is it? It's Friday the 14th. "No, I mean, wouldn't it be good to do something? To mark it?" "You mean like show our asses out of the hall windows as they drive off?" "Mr. Howell," jumped Mrs. Clark. "Well, what is he on about?" "Good one, Mr. Howell." Mr. Cooper was smiling and annoyingly unaware as to how annoying he was being. "We could give the inspectors something special to remember about Aberynver Secondary School. Something that really puts the students on show." He had a look like he was suggesting a fun project to one of his classes. If Mr. Howell had one, he might have thrown his coffee at him. "This is your first Ofsted inspection, isn't it?" The fact Mr. Cooper wanted to talk about it at all when he didn't have to already answered the question. "Yeah, but let me tell you something about Ofsted. Mr. Howell, no one cares. They don't care. They've already decided on the grade they're going to give us before they even get here. The kids don't care. They don't even have the wherewithal to try and sabotage it. They're that feckless. The only people who might care are the parents, and I mean, come on, you've seen the parents, right? You see why these kids are the way they are." "Mr. Howell, I don't think that's..." attempted Mr. Cooper again, but Mr. Howell had been slowly advancing across the staff room to where the young teacher was standing at the kitchenette. He placed a hand on each of Mr. Cooper's cheeks, who then took on a satisfyingly worried expression. "So, you know what that means, Mr. Cooper?" "What?" "You don't have to care either." He gave the left cheek a little tap with his right hand, and then slung an arm over Mr. Cooper's shoulder. "What you need, mate, is a pint at lunchtime with me and Mrs. Clark over there. If you can finish a Guinness quicker than her, I'll give you a £5. Mrs. Clark shrugged. Mr. Cooper shrugged off the arm. "Mr. Howell, I care. And you should too. Mr. Howell didn't even try to hide his eye roll. Mr. Cooper went on all the same. Even if only for purely selfish reasons. If this school goes into special measures, we could all be for it. All right. We put the kids on show. They're not stupid, I'll give them that. If we set our minds to it, we could impress upon them the need to show how much learning we've put into them. Mr. Howell wasn't quite sure where he was going with this, but he was on a roll now. We turn every lesson between now and then into a revision session, and they'll be ready to blurt out almost anything by the last day of the inspection. Blow their socks off. Knowledge. This was the most he'd ever thought about strategy for an Ofsted inspection, but he felt like he was onto something. Mr. Cooper looked like there was a bad smell in the room. Mrs. Clark was looking out of the window. That's what you think education is, don't you? Memorizing. Mr. Howell's eyes rolled so hard this time that they threw his head back and returned him across the room to his chair. Education isn't about what you put into their heads. These kids don't know who they are yet, but that doesn't mean they're empty. I'm not interested in uploading information. What do I know, really? I want to see what they've got to show off. Do you know that the Latin root of the word education means to draw out, to extract? What would I know about Latin? Asked Mr. Howell with a huff. Mr. Cooper frowned on a frown. Aren't you a French teacher?